Welcome back to my channel. We're going to edit reverb on the Roland FR-1x accordion today. And last time we did editing using the software, the Java software that you can download from Roland, and I showed you how to do that last time. That software is just so limited. It's great if you want to change from classic accordion to studio or something along those lines, folk accordion, but you actually have a lot of those sets already loaded and you can switch those quite easily on the accordion. They're fine if you want to create a different type of sound set and do some interesting things that way. But again, it is so limited. So you get this one. If you pick something to edit and click edit, this one comes up. Now, here, all you can really do is reverb send and chorus send. You really don't have, a whole lot that you can control here. There's really not a lot you can do. You see all this stuff is grayed out. You click on it, nothing happens. What's interesting about this software is if you open the Roland FR-7x software, you can actually go in and edit these items, which is really cool. Has no effect because the FR-1x actually doesn't read that part of it. So what's really kind of cool is how they designed this software. Not just the software, but the data, the modeling that they've done. It's absolutely amazing because the same set will work for any of the accordions, but they will only read, the hardware will only read what it can. So that's just kind of interesting how they laid that out and brought that in. But I wanted to mention that. So if you really want to do something, okay, in here, there's not a lot you can change. But it is nice if you wanted to change your reed configuration. Piccolo is 4A. If you don't like that, you could make this a second bandoneon accordion. So if your hand is down there, you're very close to it versus having to come up to the top. You could go down to the bottom. And, it's just something that's really what the software is designed for, is to create the user sets. If you want to make changes, the changes really need to be done on the accordion. What we're going to do is this. It's pretty simple. We're going to create two user programs. Our baseline is simply going to be the Roland turn-on set. And I will show you the defaults that come with it. And we will save that into, let's say, user program 1A. Then we're going to change the reverb. There's actually two things you can change on the reverb. You can change the type and you can change the level. And I'm going to try to make that a very stark difference because quite honestly my recording device will try to level out the sounds. So I'm going to try to make it as stark as possible so you can actually hear it. So I'm trying to fold the camera into allowing you to hear the sounds. But if you have your own accordion, if you have your own Roland, you can follow these steps and then see what you like. Because honestly, this is an art. What does your ear like? When it comes back on, none of the reverb changes. There'll be all the default values. If you go to the user program, and in this case I'm going to put it in user program 2A, those changes will be in effect, and hopefully you'll see that. But anyway, I'm going to change the camera angle and I'm going to make the edits. Turn the accordion on. The accordion has just come on. So what I want to do is, right now I have the user program that I'm going to put in one. This is the default sound. But what I'm going to do is change the bass and the chord I want to save this into set 1A. So 1A, first of all, you press the user program button and you press and hold and it'll start flashing. Now it's ready to save all of your settings, but we're going to put it in 1A. Now, to tell it to go ahead and save, you hit the set switch. And now that is in 1A. So I'm still in the user programs. So I want to get out of user programs and make the changes. Now here's where the changes come. Now it's interesting, you have to get in to the parameters, because that's what we're changing. We're changing the parameters. So you press and hold and it will go and it will show up here. Now we need to go through and find the values that we want to change. Okay, the values that we're going to change, the reverb type is actually, we're looking for REU. 4 goes down, 3 comes up, so we're back at the start. And you have to hit it like 22 times to get to the setting we want. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 21, 22, and there we are. REU. So that's going to change it. Registers 1 and 2 allow you to change the values. If you hit it, whatever you hit, it will give you start with the default. So right now it's on 2. Now I said we want to change this to the furthest one away, one that's going to give us the most stark difference. So I'm going to take it all the way up to 8. So you see this goes all the way to 8, comes down all the way down to 1. So we're going to take it to 8. All right, so I'm done with that. Now I want to go to RL, the reverb level. Now the reverb level, its default is 64. As you can see that when I hit register 2. I'm going to take that all the way up to 100. If you hold it, it'll start going through. And we're going to stop it here at 100. Okay, so now I've made all the changes that I want for us to see. So I'm going to hit set. Now those parameters are now live. And what I'm going to do is put this into user program 2A. So all I have to do is hit 1A or 2A to switch between them. So hold user program down. It will flash. I can put it wherever I want. I'm going to select 2A. It's in 2A. I hit set because I'm done. We're going to actually, let me just turn this on. Now we're actually going to see what those edits have done. Now if I stand here and so you can actually see what I'm doing on the key. You can see it's turned on. I want to go in to my user programs, hit the button. Up on the top here it's saying U and I get to pick. So if I pick 1, that's our typical sound. Okay, and so I'm just going to play something short just so you can hear what it sounds like. That was the turn on set. Let's go to 2A, which should be the edits that we made. So that's going to be the reverb all the way to 8. Okay, 8 is a panning. It's better for stereo. And our level is all the way from 64 up to 100. So let's hear what it sounds like now. Hopefully the microphone has picked up that difference. In person, it is such a stark difference. You really do get a much more robust sound out of it. But again, there's nothing wrong with the sounds that come with it. It's a very nice accordion, just as it is. Please like and subscribe to my channel. So keep playing and enjoy. The beard thing is a mystery, and that we're going to learn a little bit more about as this series progresses, and why is it happening, and actually how far will the beard go. Stay tuned for that. That's just going to be kind of interesting.